Man, today is day 9 in a row at work, and I'm a little tired. Get up at 3:30 in the morning, alarm clock goes off, and I just want to keep hitting snooze. Just got to keep at it. Keep going, right? Get up in the morning, jump in the shower, get revived, say a prayer, kiss my wife, tell the beagle see you later, and I'm off. And I don't think we've had any rain in quite a few days, which is, it's okay. It's a little warm, but it's okay. It's all good. So I get to work, flipping through, doing some Google searching. I had heard a song or something, and I was going to go look it up. So I got to Google, and Mogadishu Stadium popped up, and it must be, I guess, over the last 20 some years, 28 years, I don't know, right around there, years I've been following Somalia quite a bit. And when you serve in a country, you have a tendency to kind of care about or have an interest in what took place or what's taking place, or kind of like where they're headed, these kinds of things. And it's 4th of July. And what does 4th of July, the independence of the United States, mean to me personally? What is it? Where we're at in the times with COVID? You know, is this God healing our country, our world, by making everybody take a step back? Is what we're going through with the riots and protests and the concerns and the worries about racism, is that going to birth something greater than where we were at before, even though we don't necessarily like what's taking place right now, or even maybe support it? After we're done with it, are we gonna be better off as a country, as a world? Are we gonna be better off? And so, taking a look at all these, and on my way down to my stop, I just can't help but reflect a little bit on Mogadishu. I had shared in a message that I delivered at a United Methodist Church and Arthur Center in Eagle up in Clare about a little bit about my experience in Mogadishu and Somalia. And I was working the front gate one time, and this guy comes walking up. He's carrying something, but I can't quite tell what he's carrying. And he's got somebody standing next to him, and they're like, "Str8, go check it out. Go see what's going on." I was manning the gate, so I come walking out, and he's holding holding the little girl. And I could tell it wasn't good. 1993. And I put my hands on the gentleman's shoulder, and the other man, this young man, is this older man's son. He says, "This is my sister." And some men had run her over and beat her. And she was bleeding profusely. And as I put my hand on his shoulder, I kind of push him to the ground, guide him to the ground, not, forcibly, just kind of letting him know my heart is with him. And we get him to the ground, and we lay her down, and you could just we couldn't get it to stop bleeding. We go back, radio it in, tell them we need a medic. They said send her to Red Cross. Red Cross was about 7 miles away. And we knew this little girl wouldn't make it. So we tried to get the bleeding to stop. And the father's just begging and pleading for help. He just wanted some help. So I go get back on the radio and I lose it, and I go off on the command about how you sent us to this godforsaken country to help these people, and we have an opportunity to possibly save a life. Why are we turning her away? And after some verbal communication, they bring out a medic. They bring her into the compound. They put a convoy together. Then they take her to the Army hospital. And as I open up the gate, I see them taking off. And I'm just thankful that we were doing something. I don't know what took place. We would go through a couple other situations. And I say situations because those are stories for later. Maybe over the next few days I'll share them with you. I'm sure maybe some of you have read it. But in that situation, so many things took place. There was hardships, there was tears, there was anger, there was joy, there was a connection, there was love, there was compassion. there was mercy, and there was grace. This would be the very beginning of a story yet untold. The United States of America may not and is not perfect. However, through the love and the compassion and the mercy and the grace of those who live here and those who reside here and those who serve here, I want you to know that sometimes transformation is difficult, and what you do here does matter and can make a difference. So when you see somebody out there that's sick and suffering, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, or spiritually, maybe they're not perfect in the words that they use or the way that they try to make things change. The one thing that I know is that the love for the life that I've been given and the life that was before me with that little girl, I understand and know that wasn't just me. There was other Marines that were involved in that situation that stood up and supported each other. Whether we agreed with each other or not. Just do what you do with love and compassion and mercy and grace. We don't have to continue to hurt each other. Somebody says something on social media, pick up the phone and call them. Send them a private message. Have the difficult conversations. Pray together, walk together, talk together, live it out. Like I said, our country isn't perfect, but it is the best. God bless. Semper Fi.